What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you um, the best way to prepare for your exams, at least in my opinion, which I think my opinion counts because I make the exams. So I know what's on them, and I don't make study guides. I know some instructors make study guides. I don't really do that, but I tell you exactly what to study. So watch this and listen very carefully, and you'll know exactly how to prepare. So I'm on our Bio 112 page, and yeah, I just wanted to make sure I chose Bio 112 and not 111. Okay, the first thing you want to do for studying for exam 1 is you want to look at your course syllabus. If you haven't printed a copy of your schedule, you can just click on course syllabus and go to the very end of the course syllabus and then find exam 1, and it tells you what you need to know. So exam 1 is listed in week 3. Exam 1 will be due on June the 22nd, and it tells you questions will come from units 1 through 3, Lab 02 and Lab 03. So Lab 0, if you come back up here, Lab 02 is bacteria, Lab 03 is protista. So these labs are due on the 15th. I will have them graded by the 16th or 17th. Just within a day or two after they're due, I'll have those labs graded. So you will need to make sure that you look over those to the feedback that I give you, because if you miss a question or if you don't understand something, not only will I give you a grade, but I'm going to tell you what you missed and why you missed it. I spend quite a bit of time grading those labs. So I look for your answers to be correct, and I try to explain it to you if I see that you don't understand something. And just a little hint, I also have a program and I look for plagiarism. So do not copy any other student's answers or copy your answers online, anything like that, because the Safe Assign program will detect that. It will detect when you copy. So make sure the answers that you put are in your own words. Okay, so first thing we've learned is we're going to study the labs. After they've been graded, you're going to go back and look at the feedback on those labs. You can go to your grade book and click on each lab and just look at the feedback. The next thing that you're going to want to do is study your homework and your quizzes. You have 2 attempts to do the quiz, unless you score very low. And if you score very low, they'll give you more than 2 attempts. But let's say that you do the quiz the first time and you make like a 90, you only have 1 more attempt to do the quiz. The half of the exam questions, 50% of your exam questions are going to come from the homework and quizzes. Now, you can't go back and review the quiz questions, I don't think, but the homework comes from the same test bank, and you get to do this twice. I would encourage you to do it twice. The highest grade is the one that will be recorded, but you can go back and you can review each individual question from the homework. Okay, they're both quizzes. They're just in different. They're just graded differently. The homework is graded as a homework grade, and the quizzes are graded as a quiz grade. Um, so far, to prepare for your exams, you're going to go back and look at the feedback that I give you on your labs that you send in. Make sure that you study the homeworks and the quizzes from each unit. And then the next thing is the headache. This is the part that honestly, I tell students to do this, but it's not graded and it's very time consuming. So I'm realistic. I know everybody's not going to do it. So I'm going to try and tell you at least some important things that you should do with this study plan if you don't read it. I encourage you very, very strongly to read the study plan. But if you don't do anything else, go through the study plan, start at the beginning, and when something sticks out that you should focus on, I'll let you know. But click next until you come to like a question. This is reading pictures. And then we have more reading and more pictures. And here's a practice question. Here's a figure, and it says, which of the following statements about virus structure is true? You've got 4 answer choices, and you can click on show answer, and statement D is true. Now, this is not going to be found in your homework or your quizzes, but you may see it on the exam. So even if you don't read the study plan, go through and do all the questions within the study plan. And last thing, the study plan is a textbook, but it also contains videos, videos and articles for you to read. Some of the videos are just to show you examples, and some of them are tutorial videos. So this is what I was looking for. Links to videos and articles from the study plan. Now, if you just look at what's in, this is just the description. So it just tells you that one of the links is on the flu virus, and here is the URL if you need to copy and paste that for some reason. Most of you will be able to click on this and the videos will just come up. So definitely watch those videos. And this is an interactive tutorial type thing. So, okay, so for this one, what I would do is I would look at all the figures. So if it says see figure 1A, click on it, see figure 1B, click on it. But the main important thing to do on this one is the flash animations. Make sure you do those flash animations. And you can scroll down, and then you have this is a 3D animation. Anything that says video or tutorial or animation, flash animation is what you're going to see mostly in this one. So this is more of a tutorial on viruses. This is a really good resource. And then the last one, I may not click on it, but it's a video on Spanish flu studies. So to wrap this up, all right, to wrap this up, to study for your exam, you will need to study your quizzes, your homework and your quizzes for each unit. Go back to your labs after they've been graded and look at my feedback. Look at which questions you missed and the feedback that I give you, because you will have some lab questions on the exams. And then go to the study plan, and at the very least, scroll through and do all the questions within the study plan, even if you don't read anything. But the best thing to do is read through the study plan. And then go to the bottom of the unit, and let me show you, there's one more thing. Go to the bottom of the unit and watch the videos and articles. Go to those links because they come from the study plan. So this is just a way of showing you some things from the study plan in case you didn't go through and read it. I just pulled the videos and articles out of the study plan and reposted them. And then I've recorded the lectures from the PowerPoint slides. So this is just me explaining the material in the PowerPoint slides to you. Definitely watch these, especially for this chapter. I can't remember which section it is. I think it's one of the last 3 sections, but I do talk about coronavirus and COVID-19, and not a whole lot, but just enough for you to get some basics. And I'll continue to discuss COVID-19 with you throughout the course, particularly as you start asking questions. But make sure you look at that section on coronavirus and COVID-19, because that that was not included in the study plan. That's obviously, I mean, the coronavirus, well, COVID-19 is just, it's recent. It's a recent pandemic. So it's not in the study plan. It's not in the online textbook. But I did put some information for you on these slides. All right. So any questions, let me know, and good luck on your first exam.